Hi, I'm Yura. This video is for those who want to know how it's like to live in a cold house. It's also for people who can watch a video poor on visuals and rich in content. I mean, brace yourself for listening rather than fun. By the way, today is the 341st day of the Russian genocidal war against Ukraine, and I shot the video in a house just 18 kilometers from the center of Ukrainian capital city, Kyiv. The last power cut was over about an hour ago. And the radiators now are about 41 degrees Celsius, while it's about 10 degrees 9.5, 10 degrees and 11 degrees on the white thermometer. It's in the kitchen where I am now. Air outside the house is slightly below freezing. It's for you to understand that this 10 degrees Celsius in my house come courtesy of the Russian missile and drone strikes, with 13 waves of strikes having been inflicted on us so far. So whether you decide to enjoy a 10 degrees Celsius dwelling yourself, or are forced by circumstances, you might find useful a few tips I'm going to share now. I'll start from the easiest ones. Easy to follow or not, I'm certain they're all important. So they are: dress warm, keep your limbs warm, exercise, eat properly, keep moisture in the air at the optimum level, and preserve the warmth. Now I'll give more details about each tip. The first tip is to dress warm. You must feel warm when you move around, sit, stand, or even lie on a sofa. Yet you'd better not overdress and make yourself sweat. I put on panties, underpants, ski pants, a pair of summer socks, and a pair of really warm socks. A pair of slippers is comfy to walk in and easy to take off when going out or taking a nap. I also have on a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt, and a warm jacket on top. I prefer a jacket with buttons. You might see some. It's easier to take off when needed. I almost always wear a face mask, as now. Sorry, it's missing. I just wanted to look better. So I wear a mask due to a chronic condition of my nose. The second point is keep yourself warm. Sometimes my feet or hands become cold, and if I'm busy reading or typing, I use radiators to warm those parts up. This works only when there is mains electricity and my gas boiler works. If the radiators are cold, I can heat water on a gas stove and pour it in a basin and put the feet in there. When I go to bed, I take off only the jacket and ski pants. When the bed gets warm, I take off the rest of my clothes. Whenever it's sunny, which is quite rare in winter, frankly, I go to the balcony and let the sun keep me warm. Yeah, it's an option too. Otherwise, I switch to using my internal heating and start a workout. So the third tip is exercise. If at home, I work out twice a day, before breakfast and dinner. The evening workout is more rigorous. If I haven't cycled during the day or didn't have a good walk, I do an elliptical bicycle exercise in the evening before weights, push-ups, and so on. I take off the ski pants and jacket when on the bicycle, even if it's about 5 degrees Celsius in that room. I also try to practice ping pong a few times a day. But a walk outdoors is a very good way to warm up and stay warm too. Another point is to eat properly. It means not only what you eat, but also when and how much. The diet must include what the experts advise. But besides having an extra dose of carbs, I'd emphasize healthy fats and enough proteins. Having no more than 3 meals a day is my rule. I have no snacks whatsoever. Drink liquids, mostly water. I stay away from alcoholic and sugary beverages. The next point is to keep an eye on moisture. Mold will appear quickly in a cold and humid premise. In order to avoid mold, you need to keep humidity below a certain level. I have thermometers with a hygrometer in every room I spend time in. Whenever the humidity approaches 70%, I ventilate the room. If it's too cold outside, I can just open the door of any room, and the less moist but cold the air from the house mixes with warmer and moister air in the room. The last point is to save energy. The most effective way to do so is to insulate the house and make it as airtight as possible. Then I'd heat only the rooms that I occupy, and I keep all doors and windows closed unless I need to let some fresh air in. I even cook mostly in the basement, which isn't heated, so that I don't have to ventilate the kitchen, which is heated. If you want to know how our bodies behave without clothes in a 10 degrees Celsius room, please read this article from the BBC. Thank you for watching.